Hello, Julie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me here today. Today I'm going to create Roxy's Weekly Challenge week number 6, and I'm going to make it to fit this page here. So this page is 5 3/4, so I'm going to make it 4.5 by say 7, 4.5 by 7. Okay, now I can't decide whether to use a plainer paper or a patterned paper. I think I'm going to go for the plainer one. So let's pop them up there. So I'm going to cut this, what did I say, 4.5, so I need it 8, 9.5 inches. I'll go that way. 9.5 inches. By 7. So let's go this way. Right. Now I'm going to score that. Rachel didn't score hers, but I'm going to, because I don't seem to be capable of folding a straight line. So I'm scoring at 1/2 inch, and then I'm scoring at, what, 5 inches I think? Yes, 5 inches. Right. Yep. Okay, so fold that piece in. Okay, so we've got that, and we'll burnish that. Now we're going to fold along this line, this fold line. It should match them up on the sides. Finish that. Okay, so I'm going to attach these now. So I'm making a pocket out of that. So I'm trying to get glue on both edges of this because I want it to stick. Oh, and of course along the bottom. You haven't got a pocket if you don't seal the bottom up, have you? And pop that down there like so. Let's get a tissue. Okay, so there's our pocket. We'll put a divot in the top of that, thumb notch, and then we can ink around that. So how is everybody? When you see this video, I will actually be away on holidays, so there may not be any more videos for a couple of weeks. So if you enjoy my videos, please think about subscribing. It helps me greatly. And also, if you leave me a comment and a thumbs up, something nice like that, that would be great. If you leave me a comment, I might not get to answer it straight away. I'm going overseas, so internet might be a problem. But I will answer it once I get back. Now, the next thing that Rachel did was added a fold on this. Now I've got a couple of things here that I thought I could use. These are just pattern papers that I bought. I think I got them from Temu, and I was thinking I could just put one of those on there, and I quite like that one. And there's that one. That one. That's colourful, isn't it? Got a bit of a mixture of colours in there. And there's that one. Oh, well, I like that one, and I like that one. And I've also got some little postcards here, and I thought that maybe something like that might be alright on there as well. But I think I'm going to go for the bigger one of the bigger ones. So should we go for that or that? Let's go for that one. Alright, decision made. Put that aside. Now this is just paper, so I'm going to back this onto some file folder. I've got bits and pieces of file folder here. I wonder, yep, one of those pieces will be big enough. I'm going to just attach that. Oh, I want to ink around it first. It's got a nice bit of a border around it already, so I'll just go around. I take any white sections off. Just a quick touch up, and then we can glue it down. So we've had, oh well, I'm recording this ahead of time of course because I am already away, but we've had some cooler weather the last few days, well the whole week really. It's Saturday when I'm recording this, and the whole week's been quite good after our hugely hot 42 or 44 degree days we had last week. So that's nice to get back to normal. We're in about the mid-20s, so just nice days really. I'm just leaving a little border around. Okay, now Rachel used some labels and different things to hinge her flip thing onto her pocket. Before I do that though, I'm going to add some stenciling to the back of this just to take that plainness off. And it doesn't have to be dark because I still want to be able to write on this. I'm just going to, I'm using the vintage photo in my dobber, and I'm just sticking with the floral theme. There we go. Okay. Right. So now, as I was saying, Rachel used some labels and stamps, like postage stamps, things like that, to hinge her journaling spot onto her pocket. Now, I have got these washi strips from this kit, but I was thinking that I could use a flower. Why not? So we could stick half on there and then use that. Now, two is too many that way, so what about if I do it that way? Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So to do that, we attach this. I've already inked around it, so I think we'll attach the whole thing. I'll put glue on the whole thing, I mean, not attach the whole thing, but put glue on the whole thing. And attach that on there where we want it, so about halfway, just like that, and then that has to go on that, and we're going to put it about centrally, and we're going to leave just the tiniest of little gaps there and burnish that down. We'll turn it over because I've probably got glue everywhere. It's looking pretty good actually. So yeah, Rachel, as I said, used labels and postage stamps, that sort of thing. She had a little kit that had some labels in it that was handy for this. Okay, so now we're going to do the same for this flower. Yeah, so when I was trying to decide what I should use as my hinge, I had a look through my embellishments for this kit, and I thought, well, why not try a flower? And I think it works great. Okay, so just put that down there like that. Now Rachel uses glue stick a lot for her projects, but I'm not a big glue stick fan, and one of the things about glue stick is you have to wait for it to dry. With art glitter glue, you don't really have to wait for it to, or it dries pretty quickly, so you can move on quite well. Okay, so there we go. And we've got our pocket under there. We could embellish this a little bit more if we wanted to. I might just pop another flower up there. A bit of a stem. And maybe a bit more grass down here so it doesn't look like it is suspended in mid-air. It's better. And what about something up there? Okay, very good. So that was Rachel's week 6 project. Rachel makes heaps and heaps of them. We can embellish on here if we want to, and on here. Let me have a look what I've got, and I'll come back and we'll do a bit of embellishing. We don't want anything too bulky on here because that's going to go like that, and then that's going to sit in a pocket, and we'll have a tag in there. We'd have journaling space here. We could write on there as well, no reason why not, and I'll put a little bit of embellishment down here. So I'll collect up some things and I'll be right back. Okay, so before I do any embellishing, I thought I might make the pocket to go in here. Now this pocket comes in the kit, but you can see it's too big. So I'm going to cut it down, maybe to there. See, I've marked there and I'm marking here. and I'll cut that down. This pocket is meant to be a gusseted pocket, but I'm going to make it just a plain flat pocket. So that's there, and where's that mark? There. There. I'm going to cut. How tall do I want it? I'm going to probably cut a 1/2 inch off that. I'm not going to put a divot in this thumb notch. Now this is printed on 250 GSM cardstock, so it's got a bit of weight to it, so I don't need to reinforce it at all. Okay, so I'm going to attach that on there. Yes, that can still close over okay. So let's do that. I'm trying to make sure that I've got it straight on this edge, and that should be alright for the other edges then. But this edge is torn, so I'm just allowing that to show through. Make sure that closes over just fine. Alright, so that can fit in there. Yes, just. Good. Now I'm going to make a tag to go in there. I've got this double-sided piece that is very sturdy, so I'm going to just cut that. Which end do I want to keep? Pop that in there. That's down to the bottom. Let's make it about that tall. So that will probably just come up to the top of the book, because that page is a bit lower than the book. Okay, let's cut some tag corners on this, maybe about that one, that size. Scissors. Okay. Now for the top of the tag, you can use like a whale tail top. You can just use like a piece of pattern paper, fold it over as a tag like that. you can put an eyelet in it and some fabric, which is probably what I'm going to do, but I'm going to use ribbon. I've used this sheer ribbon throughout the journal, so I'll probably do the same. So I'll put an eyelet in it and put that ribbon through the eyelet. Okay, so it can pop in there, and then that will sit in our pocket. Oh. I should have made that a little bit thinner. I never thought about the pocket before. But, considering that it's such a tight fit in there, I don't think I'm going to put any embellishments on it, to be honest, because it would bulk it out a bit and it might not fit in then. I'm going to just try and ease that side a little, and I have to add some glue here because that's not stuck down. I'm just going to run the smallest bead that I possibly can there. And I could trim this down, but of course then that would open my pocket, which is not what we want. The alternative is, of course, that I could put it on here, or on one of these pages, perhaps on here, and clip it on with a paper clip. That could open like that, and I could still put a tag or something in that pocket. So let's see how this is going on it. Okay, so what are we going to do with this? Should we put something on it, or I'll leave it as is? I could wrap that washi around it. Like so. And just something, one other flat thing. Got some other bits and pieces here. We could put that there, and we could, this is too long, so I'm going to cut that back a bit. Okay. So what's everyone been up to? I've been What have I been doing? I've been organising my packing for my holiday, deciding what I need to take and if it all fits in my suitcase, which I am happy to say everything worked out pretty well. So that can go there. Yep, let's stick that down. So if you're thinking of doing this and putting it in a pocket, perhaps you need to take more care with your measurements than I did. And now, if we add a floral on there, like that, you could add, you know, cheesecloth, lace, fabric, a label, book page, any of those things under this if you wanted to, but in the interest of keeping it as flat as possible, I'm going to just go with the floral. I would have liked to have put some cheesecloth or something behind it. Would it be so bad if I did? Let's have a look. This tin open. A piece already cut off there. I don't think that is going to make too much difference to anything, is it? That thickness. I should glue that down, I suppose. So I'm going to put it up there so that it just pokes out above my floral. I just want to push that down into the glue a bit, and then I'm going to put that up there like that. Now it doesn't stand out too much, but you can see it's there and it just adds that little bit of something. So that's that side. Now this side, what are we going to put on here? We've already got the florals there, so I think just a small floral here will be enough. So let's do that. Just wondering, I've got a little label there. Perhaps something like that. I think I'll do that there. Okay, writing space, tag, flip out. Now hopefully our glue is dry, and the big test will be whether we can fit this in or not. If not, I'm not too concerned, because I will just simply use a paper clip and attach it. But yes, it is fitting in there. It is a firm fit, but that's alright. Okay, so that's my project for today. I will go ahead and put an eyelet and some ribbon in there, but you don't need to watch me do that. So that will be in the photos. Yeah, so that's it for today. Roxy's Weekly Challenge week number 6. I'm still behind, but I'm catching up quickly. Alright, thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you can join me when I post my next video. Okay, bye.